Hi everyone, it's Adam from CleaR Motorsport here. Just going to do you a little guide and show around for the clutch stopper that I produced for the Mazda MX-5 Mk4 ND. So this little gadget goes beneath the actual clutch arm and reduces the amount of throw that the clutch has. So obviously as you push the clutch down, the clutch itself separates probably 2/3 or 3/4 of the way through the travel, and the bottom bit basically does nothing. So by putting this little gadget underneath the bottom of the clutch arm, it prevents it travelling all the way to the floor. That makes the car feel kind of more responsive and sporty. And I also found, for myself personally, my left leg was generally really straight with the clutch at the bottom. So by fitting the stopper, I could actually move my seat one click back, which gave me a slightly better driving position. And with the rails on the ND being at an angle, I actually dropped a little bit into the car as well, which was quite nice. So as standard on my car, the clutch throw is about 130mm from start to bottom. With the clutch stopper fitted on position 1, so the top hole here, it's about 125mm. The second hole down is about 117 or 118mm, and then position 3 is about 108 or 109mm. So you've got varying levels of kind of stoppage, for want of a better word. Position 1 or 2 I generally recommend on standard cars. They work fine on the ND1 and the ND2 with the single and dual mass flywheel. Position 3 is probably only really reserved for cars with an aftermarket sports clutch, otherwise your bite point gets really far down to the floor. But have a play around, see what you like. So fitting of these is dead easy. Just need to get a 12mm socket. Strongly recommend the 6.1 rather than a 12, simply because the nut is put on quite tight from Mazda and it's probably going to come off with a bang. Similarly, a nice long ratchet is really useful, otherwise trying to get your arm in there and get some leverage is really tricky. So we're just going under the dash here, just to the inside of the clutch pedal, between the clutch and the brake. And if you look up there, if I can get hopefully a decent view, you can see a nut that's a little bit mangled because mine's been on off a few times. But if I point the end of the ratchet on there, you can hopefully see where that is. And then if you hold the ratchet so it touches the bottom of the dash panel, that's about straight, so you'll get a good purchase on the nut. And just undo the nut, spin it off, and then all you do from here is take your clutch stopper plate and fit it over the stud that's been left revealed by removing the nut. So if you look up there, you can just see there's a stud left. The left-hand side of the stopper, ignore the slight burn on the logo there. This is just a sample one. The production ones are much nicer. But this side of the stopper sits up against a feature on the clutch pedal, so it stops it from rotating when you're tightening the nut down. So just slide that over the stud. Hopefully that is visible on the video. And pop the nut back on again. And flip your ratchet over. Get your socket back on. And tighten it up. I think technically your torque setting is about 25 Newton meters, but a good nip is just fine. Last thing to mention, I guess, is these are made from 3mm thick 304 stainless, and they're made in a laser cutting factory about half a mile that way, which is really nice. The steel itself comes from Finland as well, so there's no Chinese garbage here, apart from the little rubber stopper there, which does come from China. But yeah, nice little gadget for you. Details of pricing and postage and stuff are on my website and also on the eBay listing. Any questions, feedback, whatever, please feel free to give me a shout. Thanks very much. Bye.